Oh yeah, I think he should do that.
But he's like, no, it doesn't work, no.
He's like a low tier hero, but yeah, I mean, we have Ayub.
Okay, can we still call Mega Man low tier?
Low tier?
No, I don't think so.
No, of course not. He's like high tier.
Like actually more like a mid tier hero ever since he dropped Falco. But we're getting into Antireflex versus S1. Game 1 of losers quarters, still best of 3. R.O.B versus Ness.
For this particular matchup, there are like a few different things, because for one, I feel like Ness has a pretty difficult time of like approaching to R.O.B. At the same time though, his combo and damage game are really good, and he avoids the people really well. So I feel like both characters have some significant positives against each other. We'll get the up air on the PK Thunder that won't connect.
Oh, S1 got the gyro. Now what I like to do when I'm playing a R.O.B, if I get the gyro, I am not giving it back.
I mean, I'm just trying to combo him with it, because he's big, so he has a hard time avoiding it.
Oh yeah. But you know, of course I play Samus, I have the charge, so I'll just run, you know. I got your gyro, what are you gonna do? S1, however, just wants to play the game, and he threw the gyro right off.
The air dodge, oh, he gets out of it.
How?
DI, I think.
Yeah, well, DI, well, he got hit. He got hit.
No. I think if you get hit in a specific way, you can actually get out of it, and that's because well,
apparently.
Like, he just didn't hit it properly. I mean, I think that's not like that weird of a thing. It's more so a spacing mistake.
Oh. Because, you know, when I hear that first... When I hear the first one, I assume I'm dead. Speaking of being dead, Ness is back throw. I don't care if you're a 200-pound robot. You're getting out of there.
And the situation was pretty interesting, because what we saw, and the back air will actually do it.
Super sweet.
What we saw was that Antireflex did a move. I'm not sure if he actually wanted to do that, but if he did, he saw that it was not going to connect, so he tried to like get back away from S1 and tried to stay in shield, because he was like, oh, he's going to do something against me. And then I was like, oh, you stay in shield? I'll grab you.
That's yeah, you can't stay in shield versus a character like that. You just can't.
No.
I don't care if you're slow. You just can't do it.
You can shield a lot against Ness, but you have to like keep in mind that you have to move around while doing it. Otherwise, it's just easy for him to approach you with a grab.
Meanwhile, S1 is slowly building his lead, trade for trade.
Well, a back throw at this percentage, depending on where he gets grabbed, won't necessarily kill, but the up air will...
It also totally can.
Yeah, it can. It depends on where he gets grabbed. Oh. Goes for the gyro.
Yeah,
this won't kill. Yeah, he goes for the forward throw. It's also like kind of DI dependent, because I see these people that just DI into the blast. I'm like, that DI was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the gyro catches the George Foreman.
He was too late with the actual setup, but then he just picked the right option, or the anti-get-up. Oh.
Hello?
Wow.
The smash feels special, you know?
Nice stuff by Antireflex.
It's like when you're in a car, you know, and you grab him and you jump out of the car.
Yeah, you're like, woo. You're coming with me.
Except in this case, it's the Smashville platform.
It's just like Ganondorf. You're coming with me to the hell.
Yeah. Actually, you need Smashville for this, or Wispy. But you know, the Robo side is real. Do not sleep on the platform.
Yeah. And now we have game 2. This would actually be surprising if Antireflex wins this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The double upsets on S1.
Double upset on S1.
And he has to win 2 in a row now. He's going back to Smashville despite what Antireflex just did to him. Maybe
S1 always goes to Smashville.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna try to do him dirty of his own, you know. The Ness forward throw on Smashville platform is just as bad.
I mean, the thing is that it's pretty much Ness's best stage by a pretty significant margin. And there are like a lot of characters where like the other stages he has are pretty annoying to play on for him. Because I think Ness isn't particularly good on Dreamland, and not particularly good on FD or Duck Hunt either, so you aren't left with that many stages.
The platform actually blocking the PK Fire. Lucky break for Antireflex.
Yeah.
Oh, another PK Fire. He misses the input on the forward smash. He gets the forward tilt instead.
In the first turn, he had the input, but Antireflex interrupted him on his action, so that was really good on his side.
And of course, Ness, one of the least susceptible characters when it comes to beep boop, because he retains full mobility in his air dodge.
Yep, and that's really good because he can just move around and like.
So the air dodge option is just so much more useful.
Ness's air dodge is so annoying, and he's on. Oh, no punish by Antireflex. I did get the idea though.
But some shield pressure and the drop kick gets him on the shield.
That move is actually safe on shield as well, if you space it properly.
Definitely.
And the back air.
Yeah, anti-reflex has some back airs too, you know.
Well, the interesting thing is that his revenge kills on S1 are really good, because when he dies, like, he takes S1 14 without taking too much damage.
Almost instantly. Speaking of damage though, 37%, PK fire into forward.
Ness's damage wrecking game is really good.
Just 2 moves and you're at 43.
That's basically what keeps his character alive, and his skill potential. His punish game pretty much.
Oh!
This time it's not on the platform though, so no kill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I like that Antireflex is using more forward air in his gameplay to interrupt aerial approaches. Oh!
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you talked about this in the set with Miru. The funny thing about PK Thunder is, for like the first second, half a second, it actually cannot disappear even if it hits the head. So if you are right above Ness, it will go through you every single time, allowing Ness not only to have a little bit of a better recovery, but also to true combo it into the second part of PK Thunder, which will take you stock just like that.
Thanks to the tail, because like the head will go through you, which means you will get hit by the tail, and Ness falling through it again. Really annoying for anti-reflex. But yeah, S1 interrupting me while I was making my point.
Hey, don't look at me, look at S1.
Oh yeah, I will.
Like when he connects a PK rocket, I gotta call it out.
Oh yeah, the gyro. Interesting gyro play.
No.
That will do it though.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
Yep.
We don't try to intercept PK rockets.
You know, I like or not. Well, I get the idea, because when you when Ness hits something on his path, right, he will shorten.
I know, but for the love of God, you just got blasted with a PK Thunder on stage. Why you gotta take another one off stage?
Oh yeah, no, it's 1-1. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
You know what I did once against Ness? He was like doing a PK Thunder, and I just threw the banana against it, so the distance was less, which meant he died.
That's smart. No, that's smart. If Antireflex had done the same with the gyro, I'm all in favor.
Yeah, because if that happens, S1 will have a shortened distance, and he might actually die too.
In all fairness, S1 did travel a shorter distance, and he did not recover, but you just took a PK rocket, man.
Yeah,
you just don't do that.
If you feel really confident and you have a good offstage character, you can also do the Kipzu.
Well, maybe if you're at 0 or like 20.
Yeah.
But anywhere beyond, I'm not risking it.
No. Well, if you have a character like, for example, R.O.B or Sheik, you can just go for the Kipzu if you really want to, which is basically air dodging through the startup of the PK Thunder and then jumping back into it. Which
that's smart. But yeah, you gotta come from below.
Yeah, you gotta come from below, which is why you air through and then jump.
Of course, the Beefy Smash dudes also had a video about this.
Yeah, that's right, but I believe like Kipzu is the one that always got S1 with it, so he's probably the one that's best at doing it. Which is why I call it the Kipzu.
That's of course the privilege of being the first to do it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Sheik against Ness though. Sheik has a very strong offstage game, so...
Definitely, you know, you got all the room in the world to experiment when you play a character like that.
Right.
R.O.B, not so much.
Well, I guess Ness offstage, I don't know. Goes for PK Fire because he expects the gyro, which is an interesting option.
Yeah, of course it blocks the gyro, which is pretty cool.
The funny thing about R.O.B's recovery is that it's really long, but it's also kind of slow, and he has many options out of it.
Okay, and anti-reflex.
In the lead.
Just the very edge of the bear.
Oh, crafted the wrong way, but we'll get the back throw anyway.
Yeah, he was stuck in the fire. And that's a big row, but he's not getting out.
Yeah, it's hard for him to get out because he's floaty, which makes it easier generally, but because his hurt box is so big.
It's so big. It's honestly kind of terrible.
The big butt, you know, the robot butt.
You know, when your feet are wider than your body, you know, this is what happens to you.
And I like the adaptation by S1 to go for more jump PK Fire, because he knows that Antireflex wants to throw the gyro over. Oh, wow.
What are you doing, S1?
Trying to be fancy, I guess. Another grab. I like how he's just cornering Antireflex on his landing.
Yeah, and just every time he tries to get back on, he maybe gets one.
He gets pushed to the corner, which means that his landing space is like limited, which allows S1 to...
And maybe he hits S1 once or twice, but every time he is right back out there.
Yep. That's pressure while landing, and that's really good. Just make sure that whatever option your opponent picks, you're ready for it, and you can punish that. And pressure him to like make mistakes.
Apparently up air from Ness is a good tool to contest the gyro, because that's crazy hitboxes.
It's good for everything, pretty much. I don't even know how he, like, it's just so big, like that big head.
Yo, the piloting skills of Antireflex though.
Yep.
He managed to avoid a PK Thunder like that
No
with R.O.B's jetpack of all things.
Why are you even trying to like read the air dodge? Just don't do it. Kind of pointless. Oh, the nair.
Not gonna do it. Late hit.
Yeah. Yeah, the late hit.
Not the drop kick though.
The back air. Oh, this is still interesting because the cornering here is for Antireflex. He has the position advantage, but won't get anything out of it sadly.
Yeah, and he's still well away from taking the stock.
More
There's
people.
a percentage.
That won't do it. No rage.
Because he hasn't gotten the B move to work once.
No, it's so hard on Ness, and the scaling for up air on rage is really big. So when you don't have any percentage, it's really hard to kill with it.
Okay, Antireflex has barely been getting hit. He's been
yeah.
playing his last stock very well, going for the setup.
Oh wow, the PK Thunder cancelling out the gyro.
Yeah, just a lot of unfortunate little gimmicks in this matchup that really help out Ness.
Something here, that's it.
Yeah, true combo looked like.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that brings Antireflex and S1 final stock in the final game.
Again, a really close up by S1. Oh, and a combo by Antireflex making. Oh, the read.
Has he figured out the spacing?
I don't know. It's just
S1?
The pressure on S1 is getting big, and Antireflex makes use of it.
And hit after hit after hit by this robot. It's just coming in.
Oh wow, this pressure, that was really good. It was kind of like a sandwiching, a doubles play.
It reminded me of Rosalina and Luma when you're in between the jabs, except this time it was in between a gyro and Antireflex's pressure.
Antireflex gyro plus Antireflex
Okay, S1
R.O.B.
got it, but he instantly throws it off the stage.
Yep. And again, the forward air, we just saw it, like the forward air interrupting S1's
Okay, S1 has regained
his
his composure. Can you see?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he has taken back the lead. It's still scary, though.
Oh, wow, PK Thunder.
With these juggles.
But this is pretty much to the wire, because if S1 gets a grab or an up air, it's done.
Yeah.
But I think if Antireflex might get the right of stage.
Taking the lead back.
Oh, what happened?
This is too scary.
Can he get a move? No, that's a commitment. Oh my god. Oh, the gyro. Both don't want to commit. It's so scary. But S1.
The drop kick, is that enough?
Don't do it.
Okay,
It's dead even.
R.O.B's big body finally working out in his
That's
favor.
an air that will do it.
Woo!
Going off stage. Didn't really see that a lot, so it caught him.
Yeah.
It caught Antireflex off guard.
And of course, R.O.B's recovery. It's
It's kind of I know.
You can